Hey there Vault Dwellers, Naked Vault Dweller here, and in this video we're going to cover the Halloween Scorched and some of the best locations you can find these spooky creatures. Before we jump into this, I just want to introduce myself as a Naked Vault Dweller. I'm a Fallout 76 content creator that really enjoys making videos for you guys. If you would, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below, and while you're down there, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up as it really does help with the longevity of the video. Finally, if you hit that notification icon, you'll know when I release another video. Okay, so it's that time of the year where we can walk around Appalachia and find the spooky Scorch roaming about. And with our trick-or-treat bags in tow, all we have to do is step out and go searching for them. And that might be considered easier said than done. Hopefully this video will show you where you can go and maximize the amount of stuff you bring in for this Halloween season. And there's just a couple things you might want to take into consideration before you charge off in Appalachia with your guns a-blazing. First and foremost, just because you see a Halloween Scorched in one of the locations in this video doesn't mean that as soon as you go there you're going to see it too. The rule of thumb here is the more people that are on the server, the less likely you're going to find a holiday Scorched, simply because everybody's looking for them too. And as a side note to a side note, server hopping does allow you to get more Halloween Scorched. But one last confession to you guys, all the Halloween Scorched that you see in this video was done in one sitting. No server hopping, it was all done in one sitting, so there is hope that you'll be able to find as many as I did. Secondly, the locations that you see in this video are not all the locations that are in Appalachia with Halloween Scorched. You will also find Halloween Scorched in events that add additional Scorch to the event, such as the Scorch Beast Queen. Finally, you're not going to find a Halloween Scorched behind a load screen, so if you go looking for them in a daily ops or if you go to the top of the world, they're just not going to be there. They're going to be out in Appalachia, and a lot of them are going to be in the places that you'll see in this video. Okay, so now that we have all the logistics out of the way, let's go ahead and get started with AVR Medical Center, which is located right on the edge of the forest and ash heap. When you arrive at AVR Medical Center, you'll find there's a number of Scorch running around. This particular Halloween Scorch I found downstairs, but a lot of times you'll find the Halloween Scorch on the roof, so make sure you look up there too. Next, we're going to go ahead and go to Bolton Greens, and at Bolton Greens you're going to find a Scorch running inside and outside of this place. I found as many as 2 at this location, and there could be possibly more. Next, we're going to go back over to the theme park located in Ash Heap called Camden Park, and in Camden Park you'll find as many as 2, if not more, at this location. The Scorch really do love their cotton candy and popcorn. Now let's go ahead and move on over to Firebase Hancock, which is located on the edge of the Savage Divide and Cranberry Bog. And here at Firebase Hancock, I found only 1 of the Halloween Scorch running around. And just as a side note, this is one of my favorite Halloween Scorch costumes. Next, we'll move on up to Fort Defiance, which is just north of Firebase Hancock. And with this time around, I only found 1 Halloween Scorch. However, there's a lot of Scorch running around here, so the next time you come through, there could be more. But this time I just found 1. Now we'll go ahead and scoot back on over to the forest where you'll go to Greg's Mine Supply. And here at Greg's Mine Supply, I found 2 Halloween Scorch running around here. And if your Halloween Scorch is located inside of Greg's Mine Supply, the best way to access it if you don't have the key is to go through the roof. Otherwise, you can go to the house across the street where there's a tunnel that leads back over into Greg's Mine Supply. From there, you can work your way into the office and get the key to the front door, so that way you don't have to go through all the steps again to get inside. You can just go through the front door. Moving a little further north on the edge of Toxic Valley and the forest, you're going to find Morgantown Airport. And at Morgantown Airport, you're going to find tons of Scorch running around, and chances are you're going to find a number of Halloween Scorch running around too. During this playthrough, I only found 1 Halloween Scorch at this location, but there is a ton of Scorch here, so the chances of there being more are very likely. Now we'll turn our attention all the way over here to the mire, where we'll visit Mosstown for some Halloween fun. Inside Mosstown, you're going to find several Scorch running around here. I found 1 Halloween Scorch at this location, this particular run through. Heading back on over to the forest, we're going to go to Overlook Cabin, where we'll find a number of Scorch running around here ready to give up their trick-or-treat bags. And just a note, I found 2 Halloween Scorch running around at this location. And crossing back over into the Savage Divide, we're going to visit the Pleasant Valley Ski Resort, where there's a pile of Scorch running around here. And on this particular playthrough, I only found 1 at this location, but the sky's the limit because there's a lot of different Scorch running around here. Popping back in over here at the forest, we're going to go to Poseidon Energy Plant, where you will find as many as 4 or 5 at this location. At this particular run through, I found 3. Now we'll head just north to Relay Tower EM-B127, located in the forest. When I got to this location here, I had to go inside to find the Halloween Scorch, but lo and behold, there he was. Be careful, these relay towers have turrets on the side of them, so you may want to take care of them first, or just sneak on in. Traveling a little further south here in the forest, we're going to visit Somerville Docks. And at this location, you'll find a ton of Halloween Scorched running around here. This particular one I found inside this building, but they can quite literally be in every nook and cranny. Now we're going to look at Sutton, which is just north of Somerville Docks there in the forest. And here in Sutton, the home of the Overseer, you'll see that there's two Halloween Scorched sitting side by side with one another. I guess they're having like a Halloween party or something. I wasn't invited. Heading deeper into the forest, we're going to go to Tyler County Fairgrounds, where we're going to find more Scorched running around an amusement park. There's an absolute ton of Scorched running around in this amusement park. This time around I only got one Halloween Scorched, but there's the chance that you'll get tons of them. Adding to our Halloween Scorched fun, we're going to head north into Toxic Valley, where we're going to go to Wavy Willard's Water Park, which is another amusement park. And folks, there's just as many Scorched running around here as there is Tyler County Fairgrounds, so make sure you take your time running through here. On this particular playthrough, I found two Halloween Scorched running around. Next, let's go ahead and head back on over to the forest, where we're going to visit Wixon's Homestead, which is my favorite sleeper location. It's south of Vault 76. And this particular location actually cracks me up because people that are new to the game are going to come out of Vault 76, they're going to head south like the majority of most people do, and then they're going to run into these Halloween Scorched and go, what the heck is going on here? And I just want to reiterate, these are not all the locations for the Halloween Scorched. You're going to find them all over the place, but these are the places that I went to and was able to find them on one sit down. Additionally, if you're a Fallout First member, it's going to make it a lot easier to track down some of these holiday Scorched because you're not having to compete with everybody else in the server to, kill them. And this is a quick and dirty spreadsheet that Zed Knott posted in our Discord channel, kind of highlighting all the items you can get from the Halloween Scorched and their rarity levels. And just to note, this is not my spreadsheet. I didn't make this. This probably came from somewhere else, or, Zed made it. In either case, credit goes to whomever it is, and post down there in the comments if you know its origins. And I also wanted to say real quick, thank you to Bethy Butler, who went through all these locations with me, Zed Knott, Eddie, Sashell, and Master Tilt for helping this video come together. And just out of curiosity, is this an event that you would like to see kind of random throughout the year, or is it just that you want to see it during the Halloween season? And I know we have the Holiday Scorch, which I might have slid that in there a couple times throughout this video, but Halloween Holiday kind of synonymous with each other. In either case, I know that we have different events for the Scorched, and we have the Treasure Hunters too. Just curious if you like the Halloween Scorch over the Holiday Scorched. So make sure you leave a comment about that down below, and don't forget to give the video a thumbs up because it really does help with the longevity of the video, and it also helps our community grow. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video. I'll see you guys in Appalachia somewhere wearing a Halloween costume. You take care.
But I don't think you want to find her, honey. World already had all the monsters it could stomach.
See what you mean. If that clown shows up around here anytime soon, they'll have me to deal with. So don't you worry, Miss Duchess. I'll take care of you.